Throughout history, wars have been fought for power, for glory, and for honor. But in 1325, a war was fought for something far less noble. A bucket. Yes, a war. Over. A bucket. The year is 1325. Northern Italy is a land divided, a collection of fiercely independent city-states locked in eternal rivalries. Among them, two cities stood at the center of this tale: Bologna, proud and powerful, and Modena, bold and cunning. Their rivalry had simmered for centuries. Battles had been fought, insults exchanged. But everything changed one fateful night, when a group of Modenese soldiers crept into Bologna under the cover of darkness and stole a wooden bucket from a well. Why did they take it? Revenge? Mischief? A drunken dare? No one knows for sure. What we do know is this: Bologna was furious. Upon discovering the theft, Bologna's leaders were outraged. Their pride wounded, their honor tarnished, they declared the only acceptable response, war. And so, for the sake of a simple wooden bucket, two armies prepared to clash in one of the largest battles of the medieval era. Yes, really, a bucket. The armies met at a place called Zappolino. On one side, the forces of Bologna, over 30,000 strong, seeking to reclaim their stolen bucket. On the other, Modena, defending their hard-won prize. It was chaos. Arrows flew, swords clanged, and men shouted battle cries that probably included phrases like, "For the bucket!" Thousands fought, hundreds died, and all the while, the bucket sat safely behind Modenese lines, likely wondering what it had done to deserve this. When the dust finally settled, Modena emerged victorious. They carried the bucket home in triumph, parading it through the streets like a sacred relic. One can only imagine the pride they felt, knowing they had risked life and limb to secure a water container. But what of Bologna? Their army defeated, their bucket gone, they were left to stew in shame, likely vowing to take better care of their possessions in the future. To this day, the bucket remains in Modena, displayed proudly as a trophy of victory. It's hard to believe that something so ordinary could spark such extraordinary chaos. Historians often debate the meaning of the War of the Bucket. Was it about pride, honor, or was it simply a reminder of humanity's capacity for absurdity? Probably the absurdity. And so, the War of the Bucket stands as a bizarre chapter in the history of human conflict, a story of knights and soldiers, of battles and bloodshed, all for a bucket. A war that reminds us of one simple truth: history is weird. So next time you lose something trivial, take comfort in this: no one has declared war over it yet, or have they? Or have